Como é que é, pessoal? Bem-vindos para mais um vídeo no canal, novo episódio do Batman da Telltale. Vamos continuar aqui a história. No último episódio morreu o nosso grande amigo, o Lucius Fox, uma perda realmente inestimável para o Batman. E vai dar cegado. Isto agora vai dar cegado, com certeza.
The GCPD is opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises' Chief Technology Officer, Lucius Fox, died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of three at Divinity Church this Sunday.
Morreu o Lucius, mano. O Lucius não podia ter morrido, Zé.
You don't have to worry, Lucius. Tiffany, I'm gonna take care of your family, as if they were my own.
Just like Lucius took care of you.
Ganda cegada, pessoal. Este Batman está simplesmente fantástico, pessoal.
It was family.
Está ali mal, não estamos na torre.
Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing, but this is personal.
Yeah.
We can't let him get away with it.
Não se vai
Riddler
safar.
struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Don't worry, Al.
Yeah.
I will find him and bring him to justice. He will spend the rest of his life behind bars.
I'm glad to see your sense of duty still reigns supreme.
Yeah. Eu podia dizer que eu ia vingar, mas não.
Of
Temos
course.
que manter.
It won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent way.
I should go talk to her.
Yes. She can use all the support she can get.
Ganda merda, Zé. Ganda cegada que isto deu. Mas agora também vamos precisar dela, a cena é essa.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
Your dad was like family to me. If there's anything I can do, anything at all, please let me know.
Thanks, Bruce. I appreciate it. He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain when my little brother was growing up without a dad.
Ui, isso é que é mau.
Now I guess it's true.
Ganda cegada.
He was so busy. I can't remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter.
Ih, estou-me a sentir mesmo bué da culpado.
Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about.
Jesus.
I asked a lot of him. Maybe too much.
And he gave it all, didn't he? A real company man. Well, I hope it was worth it.
Ei, não te vais virar contra nós.
Tiffany,
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
Não te vires contra nós, pá, senão estamos lixados.
just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce.
Ei. Com caraças.
There was hardly anything left.
What were you guys working on that could have caused that?
It doesn't quite add up.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
What, Bruce?
What are you mixed up in?
Jesus.
Fine. Just Tell
Um
me
bocado
one
de
thing.
agressividade aqui na cena, mas
That
é
weird disc.
compreensível.
Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing. I need to know.
Putz, eu vou dizer a verdade.
I thought it was safe, Tiffany. I really did. I had no idea Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
Forgive you? I hope you can forgive yourself.
Jesus, já fodi tudo.
Whatever you got my father into, I will find out. And I will shout it to the world.
Ai, que grande merda, és! Foda-se, meu, a sério, um gajo conta a verdade. Ia, putz, que grande merda.
So sorry, really. It's such a shame. At least he went out with a bang, right?
What the fuck,
that,
meu? O
we
que é que este
can
gajo está a
all
fazer
be
aqui?
grateful.
You knew my father.
Well, no, but
Hey, how about giving Tiffany some space? Huh?
Bruce, buddy, it's good to see you.
Come on, man. She's been through a lot.
You're absolutely right.
Jesus, what the fuck?
Enjoy the rest of your day. Look, I know it's a closed casket, but I can see by the jeans, your friend was a looker, huh?
Why are you here, John?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion.
What the fuck, says? Este gajo é mesmo chanfrado, meu.
I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
You think this is funny?
Jesus.
My friend is dead.
I got it wrong, didn't I? Damn it!
Hey, keep it down.
Gotta be quiet as church mice, right?
What the fuck, mano? Este gajo é mesmo maluco, é mesmo Joker,
It
Jesus.
hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
Jesus.
How did you get out? Oh my God, did you escape?
Didn't have to. Dr. Leland signed the papers herself. She always had a soft spot for me.
If everyone could please take their seats,
Ia,
we will
putz,
begin.
este gajo ia levar tanta... Este gajo vai ter que levar tanta roda.
Just
porrada.
sit down.
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend,
Com
father.
caraças, és.
a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me. You know, you might have been a little reluctant at the time, but if it wasn't for me, you'd still be in Arkham. Sleeping off your meds in the rec room with Zaz. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you?
Claro
I
que
know
não.
you're a man of your word.
I never made that promise.
I got into a lot of trouble for what we did, Bruce. You saw that place, saw those doctors.
A vital link in our chain.
Your problem, not mine, my friend.
Tells us
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold. Maybe you will meet them for me, won't you? Please?
Putz, eu vou ter que ir lá, vou ter que se encontrar para saber quem é que eles são.
I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
I'd be happy to chat with your friends, John. Just say when and where.
I was so hoping you'd say that. We are going to have so much fun. I knew this would work out. This air between us, this is real. You can't force this kind of friendship. I want to commemorate the moment. The guys will be so excited. Now, what filter should I use?
Put that away. This is a funeral, for God's sake.
I'm sorry.
Jesus.
I got so caught up in it all, I completely forgot.
Ganda louco, mano. Ganda louco, velho.
I just know you're gonna hit it off with the guys. I should warn you, though. I've got an enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude.
Cheia, puto, não acredito que vou ter que me associar ao Joker para apanhar o Riddler.
Low life they're dealing with, but wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone.
Just from the news. The guy's clearly a murderer, sick in the head.
Don't know the half of it. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
His hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
I'm your friend, John.
Yeah.
You can trust me.
Trust is the mainstay of any healthy relationship. I want that for us, Bruce. I really do. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date.
É mesmo, pessoal, é que é mesmo louco, meu. Tá mesmo bem feito o Joker, meu. Tá mesmo espetacular.
And get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down.
I would appreciate that, John.
That's what friends are for, Bruce. Just meet mine later, like I asked. Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away.
Tá mesmo bem feito, gajo.
Sorry.
O personagem dele tá espetacular.
It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this trust between us.
Me too, John.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
Intriguing fellow.
Já foste.
Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that outburst went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End.
East End.
And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
É agora que vai dar cegado, pessoal. Vamos lá. O homem está sempre de cigarro na boca, porra.
Enjoying the view? Hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier. But when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do. Finally picks himself up. What happens? Someone bombs his company.
Bruce Wayne picked himself up once.
Yeah.
he could do it again.
He certainly showed us that much, didn't he? You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in the East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no-man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least. A construction site at the center of 46th. Abandoned.
Harvey's boys demolished that area, chasing the children of Arkham. There's nothing but a crater there. Not really a place for Riddler to have a hideout.
Looks like gang activity's heating up along 43rd.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Hey, I get it, but we're stretched thin, I told you. Yeah, Riddler's a loner. I bet he's avoiding that area.
Yeah, deve estar na outra então. Só pode.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased anonymously.
Well, the only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. If this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
How so?
It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk, and believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. She'll stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. It doesn't sit right with me. And I don't think she's good for Gotham.
We all need to draw a line somewhere. It's what separates us from the scum we're trying to catch.
I'm glad to hear you say that. The thing with Waller is her line's real blurry. Sometimes you can't see it
também
at
não
all.
gostei muito da gaja, para ser sincero. Quando a conhecemos o episódio passado, não lhe achei muita piada. Achei que ela era muito...
There's a chance he's there.
muito arrogante, estão a perceber? Bué arrogante, mal
Don't give her
criada.
ammunition with the governor.
I don't want Waller involved. You and I can handle Riddler. Just like it's always been.
Glad to see we're on the same page. We gotta watch out for her. She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority. I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll grab a car and meet you at Riddler's hideout. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
Siga, vamos lá ter o esconderijo do Riddler, ou pelo menos assim esperamos, não é? Está sempre a dizer tua rueiro, mano, isto está mesmo mal traduzido. O gajo está aqui. Está ali o símbolo do Riddler, o ponto de interrogação.
No one's home.
I kept Waller and her agency people out of the loop on this. It's just the two of us.
We can handle this without her.
Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn.
Yeah.
Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Vane, isn't he?
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Não muito.
Damn it! It's stuck!
No way to open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
Oh my fucking god, o gajo apanhou-nos.
After you.
Jesus, o gajo apanhou-nos,
Give me a good, honest crack house any day.
the fuck is this? Jesus.
Oh, God.
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Holy crap. He's one of Waller's.
Caralho, apanhou o agente da Waller. Isto não é bom, meu.
One of his pupils is fully dilated, the other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head.
Da Waller.
The man bit his tongue clean through.
He must have suffered a shock or a sudden jolt. There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
Yeah.
His eardrums must have burst. One shoe is missing.
The sole of the other one's almost completely melted through.
Yeah, tá foda, Zé. Examina o telefone do
He was
gajo.
trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me either.
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
Yeah, foi posto na
We
cabine.
saw this before. The victim in the casino.
Oh my fucking god.
That's a hell of an invitation.
Wanna leave, get
Riddler's playing
inside.
games.
Bet he tried to play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong.
Examina.
One shoe, melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
Yeah.
Nothing that would have severed his fingers in there.
Câmara inacabada, deixa lá ver.
Prototype of the trap he used on Mori.
Yeah.
The armor, extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
Metal mesh lining the walls. Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
Faraday what?
An enclosure designed to block electromagnetic fields. No signals in or out.
Guess it explains why our phones aren't getting signals.
E o rádio também não, nada
Clever
sai.
son of a bitch.
More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here. That's an agency issue pistol. Packs a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
Take a look at this.
Uma câmera, yeah.
Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency, they'll find...
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation?
Screw you!
Jesus.
He had the agent bound while he beat him.
Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
Yeah.
Won't budge. Must be locked in place. The glass. It's polarized.
Polarizado.
So it is. Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
This thing is built like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
Yeah.
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't. So he threw off his shoe.
Ok, faz sentido. Vamos ver ali os cofres. Pessoal, acho que vou espirrar, parem aí.
Each one missing a different facial feature.
Yeah.
The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
Com caralho, Zés. Ganda cegada.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
Está a ficar compridito o episódio, pessoal.
There are blades inside.
And a lot of blood. Huh. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
The agent must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers. Hey, I got a hunch. Come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
What the fuck, Zé? Corcunda.
I recognize some of the names on this list. They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here. Maury, he sold technology to Riddler.
Talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Maury for a while now. She must have known.
Esta negociação acabou. Ok.
What does it say?
E para alguém tão esperto, às vezes você acha feito um idiota. Esses recursos não eram para a sua
More psychos to worry about.
Você sabia
He and his
disso?
colleagues.
Mesmo assim.
They don't see eye to
Foda-se,
eye.
deixa ler tudo.
Apparently, they don't like his beef with me.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky. They'll kill each other.
Sabia disso? Tudo o que você ganha com os seus jogos é atenção, que é algo que não queremos no momento. Atenha-se ao plano, senão teremos de fazer alterações. Foda-se. E agora? Vai dar merda, não é? Claro que vai dar merda.
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens.
Estás a brincar comigo. Vou ter que me meter aqui dentro. Oh my fucking god, Zé.
If this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered,
Ai, vou ter que me meter lá dentro, não me acredito.
One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though. You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in.
Fuck, Zé. Será?
The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box.
Yeah. Próximo passo é este. Não é? Claro.
The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial.
Okay.
From where he lost a shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade slashed off his fingers. And there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst. The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out before he
could get Riddler's next clue.
Yeah.
Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
Concordo com a teoria deles.
Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Any mistake could be my last. I won't be able to do this without you, Jim.
Wow, when you put it like that.
Yeah.
Let's win this game.
Vamos lá. Está a fazer quente.
Heat's rising, Batman. Hurry the hell up already.
I can almost make out a message. One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys.
Yeah.
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a face with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. They're still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
What the hell?
Oh my fucking god, cá está o que aconteceu nos ouvidos.
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
Jesus.
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
God, what the hell? Oh fuck. Putz, eu não sei qual é. Será este? Espera aí. Foda-se. Falhei, mas já tenho que só ler a frase. Esperem aí, tentar novamente. Vamos tentar novamente. Pessoal, está bué da comprido o episódio. Peço desculpa, mas quero acabar esta cena aqui.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
Yeah.
The riddle! Use it to open the safe!
Yeah,
I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Eu acho que vai ser o da boca, Sérgio. Anda para a frente, anda para as frentes. Deixa lá ver o que é que diz a charada, só. Ok. Outra vez. Fuck. Vamos lá. O que é que diz a charada? Para quem não vê os problemas, a mentira não compensa. Pergunta ao terceiro e esconde a recompensa. Não ver, pergunta, falar, é ouvir. Acho que é este. Acho que se não for este, sai-me fora. Jesus. Caraças, é chafado.
Just in case.
Damn. Now, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe better be worth all this pain.
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now. A signal. A radio signal. A signal.
O disco.
That's...
Fuck! Okay.
That's how he died. How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up.
Turn yourself in while you still have the chance.
Don't say stupid things, okay? Not when you've just started earning my respect. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
Yeah, we'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
Whatever the agency is, you are worse. You're the one torturing and killing innocents.
You think any of these agents are innocent? The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
What?
Now, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard-ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything.
Whatever happened to you, it doesn't let you off the hook. You're still responsible for all the pain you've caused.
You think I'm asking for mercy? I was running things in Gotham before you could walk. I just wanted to see if the man who claims he fights for justice is really as good as he believes. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game.
What the fuck?
It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast. Something only a pragmatist would do.
You shouldn't have said his name, Riddler. I'll make you pay for what happened to Lucius.
That must be the guilt talking. After all, the poor man's death is on you. Look at Gordon. He doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost, isn't it? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
Putz, vou-lhe dar tanta porrada, mano, quando puder. Ai, Jesus. Esta parte não acaba. Eu quero acabar o episódio, Zé. Vá, já acabou. E pessoal, vamos ficar mesmo por aqui. Tá, tipo, já está bué da longo. Eu espero que vocês tenham gostado. Não se esqueçam de deixar aquele likezão maravilhoso que só vocês sabem. E já sabem, nós vemos-nos num próximo vídeo, numa próxima live, malucos. Zero out.